Hey everybody. I just wanted to do a quick episode about umbilical cord care. Um, they should explain stuff like this to you at the hospital, but I know like whenever I had Emory, they took really good care of me, and they checked on me all the time. They were constantly taking our temperatures. Um, they explained everything to me, and then whenever I had Addie, um, I know they knew it was my second child, but I mean, depending on how long you wait to have your second child, you might not remember some of that stuff. But so it seemed like they didn't really take care of me as much and explain as much to me. So I'm gonna I'm gonna put a link down there for step-by-step instructions on how to take care of an umbilical cord. But right after you have your baby, they're gonna ask you, who you want to cut it, your husband, the baby's father, or even your mom or sister or whoever you want to. You can have them do it, and I'm gonna try to show this on Minicam, that little program. Um, um, this is how it will look whenever they're first born. It's white, and they will take that little clamp right there and clamp your baby's umbilical cord. They will clamp it, and then your husband or whoever can cut it a little ways down here, and then they will cut it a lot shorter. And what's going on? Okay. Anyways, they'll cut it a little bit shorter than that, to where it's just about an inch or two long, and they will put this black colored ink on it. I want to show you that too, where they've done that. That's why whenever you get your baby back, you will notice that that their belly button does look kind of black. See, like around here, that's all ink, and that's why the belly button is kind of black. And they'll have the cord clamped on it. And I know, like where I had my daughters, in Georgia, they will clamp a thing to it to where it's like a almost like a security device that you find on clothes, but it's made for to clip on your baby. That way, if anybody leaves the hospital with your child, it will go off and they can't get out the doors with them. And so that's another reason that it's clamped like that. And you want to take a cotton swab with some alcohol on it. And once your baby's umbilical cord dries up, it will either still be kind of whitish brown, or it will be totally black. Both of my daughters was totally black. And just take a Q-tip like this with some alcohol on it, and just swab all around inside their belly button. It almost has, I want to see if I can try to find a picture of where it has fallen out, because it looks kind of weird. It almost has like a little nub on the end of it. That's where it was like kind of rounded into their belly button, and then it's got that flat part from where they clamped it, and it will dry up and fall off. I think it's about a week or two after they're born, and usually you'll just find it like laying around the house, or stuck in their diaper, or stuck to a piece of clothing or something. It will start to fall out, and it's kind of moist and a little bit sticky from it being kind of raw in there, and it'll probably get stuck to a piece of clothing, and you might accidentally like rip it off a little bit. But don't rip it off too early, and because that's not good for them. It will fall out on its own. You don't have to help it at all or anything. And just clean it out real good in there, because it will still kind of be a little bit bloody. And also, be sure to clean it every time you change their diaper, because you don't want it to get infected, because that can cause them a lot of problems too. I'm going to put websites on here about step-by-step instructions, and looking for signs of it getting infected, and also looking for signs of like umbilical cord hernias. I know my best friend's brother, he had an umbilical cord hernia, and he had it for like the first few years of his life, and they finally did surgery on it. And we're going to do a video about discipline today, I feel. But anyways, I was talking about cord blood banking at the beginning of this, and sometimes I know you'll see like the commercials where the mom's talking about how she had her first son and they didn't think about saving his umbilical cord blood, but when they had their second son, they saved it, and his umbilical cord blood ended up helping his older brother survive leukemia and all that stuff. And there are situations like that to where it can help, but the thing about it is that it costs thousands of dollars, number one, to bank your baby's cord blood, and number two, it has to match. If it doesn't match, then your baby or a family member, then it's useless to you. You just wasted thousands of dollars. So that's for you and your family to really sit down and talk about and decide if it's worth that much money, if it's in the finances and all that stuff. I didn't bank either one of them simply because of how much it costs. And I'm going to show another picture real quick of an umbilical. See, my daughters was more like, both of my daughters were more like this. They were pretty much completely black. And I think that's pretty much it. Just keep them clean. I'm going to find exactly how long it's supposed to be for them to fall off, and I'll post that on there too. Good luck with your first few days home with babies, and take care of their umbilical cords. Bye, girls.